Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to this quiet and sacred space I always give myself once a week at this time so others can join me, if you will, either live or on the replay. Quiet time, just to tune in to ourselves, all that we are, body, mind, and spirit. So I'd like to invite you to take that deep and conscious breath. Just breathing in and out at your own pace, your own way. But just bringing your breath all the way down to the core of you. And I imagine that to be my tummy button. And just pushing the tummy in and out as you breathe in and out. Just becoming more and more relaxed. You can close your eyes if you will. And it's best if you're in a space where you can't be disturbed for a little while. Time for you. Time to relax and recharge. And we just simply do it using the conscious breath. So just being aware of the nourishment we're always breathing in. So the oxygen and crystalline atoms that are always in the air and on the earth. You can see them dancing on the sea in the sunlight. Nourishment for our light body. And you might ask what the light body is. The spirit, your divine self, that part of you within and without that is invisible, that we have been taught by society to forget during our human experience. But it's time to be aware of this most important part of ourselves. So in between all your physical cells, your organs, is a space where nothing lies, that connects or glues everything together. And that is your spirit, consciousness, your divine self. So each time you breathe in, you're bringing nourishment and oxygen to all of you, the cells and the space in between. And allowing the nourishment to do its work. You don't need to know exactly how it all works. But it's completely changing at this time our whole makeup. humanity are going from a carbon-based physical being to one of crystalline. So you can imagine your physical being slowly and gradually, as you release all the human fear and breathe in more and more of your light, the physical body will take on like a transparency. It will become thinner and thinner, clearer and clearer. You might even become invisible. So being conscious of everything, what you're breathing in, and allowing yourself to relax, be fed, to be recharged, to be rebalanced. And on the out breath, we release everything that no longer serves us. So just feel all those tensions and concerns and worries and problems, just to let it all go through the breath. We're using the breath to nourish and release tensions. That's all we do, just breathe and relax. Just feel how warm your body becomes within. It's like you feel the energy flowing through you. It's like a tingling of energy as it comes in and touches you, caresses you, dances with you, loving you, giving you life. And releasing all those tensions. Yeah, feel that tummy pushing in and out. And now just be aware of your body, your mind, which is not necessarily just in your brain. Everywhere in each cell is the makeup of your mind, consciousness, and then spirit, everything in between, the invisible bits of you can't see or touch. So just allow body, mind, and spirit, it's like to come together in a new harmonious alignment. So everything is energy at the fundamental, the foundation. But just let everything come together. It's like fusing together, melding together. So it becomes one. You become one body consciousness. So no more separation. Just feel how this feels when you allow yourself, all that you are, to come together. So you can imagine you're feeling and observing all this from this core of you down in your tummy, this space that you've just created now. You can imagine yourself, all of you, just falling back deep into you, just feeling and observing you. You can imagine, if you like, that you shrink, all of you shrinks, and it goes down near your tummy in the center. And then from this space, you can radiate all that you are, this beautiful light emanates from you, warming you. And just imagine like a star, just expanding or growing bigger. So it completely becomes the size of you and even bigger to the room you're in. This shining star pulsating, your light shining out and within you. So everything that happens outside of you or inside of you, it reflects. So this is energy. This is you, body, mind, and spirit, consciousness. Just feeling, observing how you feel as a person, as consciousness, as a mind, because maybe you have thoughts that keep waving in and out. Just observe everything, allow everything to be. Yeah, breathing everything in, breathing everything out you no longer need. So breathing everything in for your highest potential. Just feeling so light and relaxed, with no worries at this moment. For this moment, nothing to worry about. You see, circumstances, situations, they always will continue. And that's why it's so important that we sort of shift our focus from out there, or it could be in there, a pain, shift it to this beautiful feeling of being, just being energy, being consciousness. And what is all that? What is this that you are? Consciousness, source energy in a human body. Source itself, God, which is no different than love, pure love. That's what you are. So we say in our humanness, while we're on our journey, human journey in duality and conflict, there comes a time when we realize I'm missing something. I'm missing something that makes me feel good, makes me happy, makes me joyful. Something's missing. And we go searching for this out there normally, searching for new things to do, new people. But while we're only focused on the human journey, let's say, the old journey, the roles we play as daughter, mother, father, son, sister, aunt, uncle, teacher, professor, businesswoman, man. While we're playing all these roles, that's all we seem to be focused on, doing our best, doing what society says. And if you really look at that, how we act, it's always focused on out there, how we can fit in, how we can care for others, how we can be our best self, how we can improve. Because that's what the human journey is about, duality. Learning what we like by finding out what we don't like, who we don't like. So sometimes we give ourselves a long human journey to suddenly feel from within there's something missing. But we've done everything. We've cared for everybody. We've loved everybody. We've done everything. And we still feel like there's something missing. We've read all the books. Nothing seems to work. Nobody seems to know the answer. That's because purposely we've been distracted away from the truth. We've only been pointed out there as an answer to the truth, when all along it's within you. But eventually you will begin to realize that something missing, that feeling good, feeling joyful, feeling loved. That it is within us. But how to get there, how to connect with it, how to change, how to be well, be happy, feel loved. So we begin this journey within. Just breathing. You see, your spirit, when you're ready to leave that only human journey, you will be guided to how to come within you and make everything better, make everything change. And everybody's different, so it all depends. So the only person you have to really listen to is yourself, and that heart intuition, that knowingness that, oh, this is right. Oh, this makes me feel good. Oh, yes. And you have to keep following that path. So just breathing in and out, feeling relaxed. And just feeling that presence around you, that you are. That peaceful, that loving presence that is not separate from you. And only when you give yourself a quiet moment away from the busyness and the distraction of looking out there and worrying, will you be able to begin to feel. And it takes practice, sitting with yourself, breathing, just feeling. Asking yourself, what am I missing? So you as one body consciousness, body, mind and spirit, what am I missing? Just feel that presence that you are. It's like a divine hug from within. A mother to a child, getting to know you. What are you missing now? The answer might come now or later. You might want to write it down. Normally, when we ask this question, the mind starts thinking, what am I missing? But listen to your heart. Listen to that very supple energy within the core of you. It's like saying, me, that part of you that we've really let go. We've allowed religion, spirituality, and the greed of humankind to distract us from our spirit within, that spirit that's part of all that is out there. And we don't believe it, that it's so simple. That we can feel it. But just sitting with yourself, just allowing yourself to feel you, your loving presence, feeling the peace that's always there. But just allowing the body, mind, spirit to come together, feeling all that you are. It's all about experience. Just doing it, feeling it, and allowing yourself to realize, that aha moment. Oh, my goodness, this is it. So simple. Actually, there is nothing to do. The love that we search for, the peace that we search for, the joy, the happiness, it is who we are. It's our natural state of being, the energy within. So it's as if, really, it's just a realization. What are you missing? You're missing the realization, the point that you are the truth. You are love, joy and peace. And it's up to you now to intend just to experience that. Just by sitting with yourself, feeling, breathing. And allowing that part of you, the spirit part of you, to guide you, the intuition, the heart. Allow that to come into your awareness and, I know what next step to make. Oh, yes, I feel for doing this. And follow that. We normally never follow that first impression. But that's where we need to focus on, what we need to focus on. So only you know what's best for you and where you need to go. You see, the human, having been focused out there all these years, focusing on what other people said and what we should do, what's right, it's time to follow ourselves. And it is possible that everything that you thought was good for you isn't good for you anymore. So you need to change a little. And it could mean losing friends, jobs, places to live, because you'll be guided on another path. But you should never worry, because you're always guided onto something better. Because what you leave is either something you've outgrown and you need to experience something more loving for you. You have to nurture you now. You become the priority. So anybody that stands in your way, It's like we have to say no more, no más in Spanish, in España. But dare we do that? Dare we be the change? Dare we put ourselves in the number one place? Give ourselves priority. But what you'll find is, after you practice following your own guidance, maybe finding new hobbies and friends, the people around you, they see you, that you're becoming happier and you're changed, and that changes them too. See, you are the creator, the master of your reality. But we don't believe this. Whatever you desire, you can create, bring in to experience. And of course, all we want to experience is beautiful, loving moments for ourselves and our loved ones, whether here or in other realms. Anything and everything becomes possible once you allow yourself to be in authority over your life. And yes, it might need some changes. You might need courage, but go slowly. So what are you missing? Nothing. It's all here. You're all here. You just have to allow yourself time to feel it, to get to know yourself, to ask questions and hear the answers or see signs. So just come back to the breath, breathing in and out. So already in our expanded state, like as big as the room, let's just go further. Go as big as the country, the continent, and then the globe. So we all come together in one space. And just shine your light. And just know that your light is felt by everyone and everything in the world, on Earth, and in the cosmos, that wants to, that is ready to, that is ready for change, that is ready for hope. Just shining your light. That's all we need to do to help humanity. Realize the next stage of life on Earth, let's say, as the world crashes around us. Anything tied up in limitation and greed is collapsing. The governments, the organizations, the corporate business. Love is being the change, so dissolving all old ways. And you and me are doing that simply by shining our light. So you not only are the change when you start loving yourself, truly being there for yourself. At the same time, you help change the world. As you change, as you become happy, the world becomes happy. And with that thought, the breath becomes so much easier. It's like all the tensions, all the fears, they just fall away. So from our expanded state, we just come back, bring ourselves back into the body, remaining together. Just breathing and being very thankful for this moment we've given ourselves. So I want to say thank you for being here, for shining your light, for beginning to realize that you are the change and we are changing the world in every moment. We are creating new earth as we speak. We're bringing it in bit by bit. So I hope you feel good, relaxed, recharged. And you can sit quietly with yourself as many times in a day as you can, just to practice being with you, feeling you, listening to you. And know that you're not missing anything. It's all here. And if it's something you need physically, allow it to come to you. Allow yourself to desire. The law of attraction says, whatever you desire, you get. But you have to be in that state of being happy, being well, being the creator and the master of your dream, to bring it in. So somebody said, hello, Barbara. I can't see who it is, but I say hello to everybody. I love you all. And I'll see you online again, and definitely next Wednesday. Okay, I'm going to read. Oh, Christine Mota. Hello, my darling. We will connect. Yeah, we're not far. Okay. Enjoy your evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you may be. Until the next time, I love you. Your magnificent self.